What's up, guys? Quarter Hoarder here. Nibbler's on his way. I'm going to finish up this house that I'm doing that I started last week, and then I'm going to do that old one across the street, as you can see. Just keep going. I'm going to try to do this town as much as I can until it freezes over. So back in the first dig and wait for the nibbler. All right, later. All right, guys, the nibbler's here. His first find, he did this really cool piece of iron, looked like they stayed in New Jersey. He'll show it at the end. And this is my second dig of the day. My first dig was a piece of garbage, but it's a half a harmonica reed. So, pretty cool start. I'll take that. It's all brass. I probably got about maybe 20 of them. They're always broken, but one day I'll get another whole one. So, all right, let's keep going. We got a lot of signals in this yard. All right, the nibbler called me over. It might be his first good find of the day. And he's got a quarter. I think it's going to be clad. It would come out a little shiny.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a state quarter, it looks like. Or is that a bugle on the back? Wait.
Oh, it is. 2001.
Those clad quarters, man.
It's a quarter.
They do look old. But yeah, the silver ones, you'll know it. They'll come out as shiny as your shovel blade. But,
I'll take it.
Hey, it's still a quarter. Good job. All right, guys, I had a super deep one here. It was probably 8 inches down. They're really hard to hear. I should have called Kyle over too. I should have live dug it. I had a feeling. Kyle's already dug 2 or 3 modern quarters. This was a deep one. It was coming up really high, and it's the first silver of the day. It's 1950 something. I'm not going to rub on it, even though it looks weird, but I can see the date, which is good enough for me for now. I think this is the 4th or 5th week in a row I've dug a silver quarter. So yeah, I've been doing really well.
They call you the quarter hoarder.
They do, they do. All right, the nibbler got a good one here. Let's see here.
Some sort of a buckle. You can see where it would have gone in there, and it's got a design on the back. Almost looks like a Boy Scout design. I'll have to clean it up and see what I...
Yeah. Let me see the front again. Yeah, it does. It looks like some sort of a latching...
It says something grip.
Oh yeah, it's cleaned up pretty good.
Patent 12/13/21.
No kidding. Let me see that.
It's real little letters.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, there it is. Giant grip. Yeah, right above it. 12/13/21. Awesome. That's a great relic.
Yeah, it's cool.
Good job. Nice find.
Thanks.
All right, I got a key in the hole. I started scratching down. I uncovered it. I didn't pull it out yet. And it's a little one. Not a car key. No writing on it. I love keys though. All right, I'll take it. Rang up pretty high. It was coming up in the high 60s, low 70s. Bouncing a little bit, but not enough to deter me from digging it. All right, I got a really nice old suspender clip. It's one of those real thin, fragile ones. It was coming up in the high 40s, low 50s, and I figured, what the heck, I'm digging some cool relics today. I'll chase those 40s, and wow, I really like it. I dug one of these once, this fragile before, and it broke in my bag. So I'm gonna put this right in the hard case so nothing happens to it. Beautiful, beautiful suspender clip. Awesome relic.
Oh, cool.
It's got another really decorative piece. I think it's another belt slide of some sort. But look at that decoration on there.
That's neat.
It's very Art Deco, probably from the 20s or so. It looks similar to the makeup compact case I dug up not long ago in the same yard. Very cool. Is that a monogram up on the top? I don't know. I'll clean it up later, but some sort of a really cool belt slide or something. Awesome. Beautiful piece.
I was thinking about
even
you.
about what?
Nothing.
Even though we're in someone's backyard, there's some really just crazy things. Usually you don't find all these. Kyle just dug a seashell, and we're digging a lot of buckles and just weird objects. So this yard is like a relic hunter's dream. seems like a lot of the relics we're getting are like from the 20s and teens. So, you know, not a gazillion years old, but 100-year-old relics are awesome. So, all right, let's keep going.
Let's see.
Kyle's got something.
J.A. something and company. Patented March 18th, 1902, Cincinnati. So an old
1902?
1902, yeah, I think. Or 8. I can't tell. I'll have to clean it up.
Let me see. That's really cool.
I don't know what it is.
It's got some weight to it. Yeah, March 18th, 1902. You're right. Yeah, Cincinnati. Something company. What does it say at the very, very top? It says C-A-B-O-K-H.
This guy's name, I think. Cabbage? I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but that's pretty cool. Anything with a patent number like that's really awesome.
Yeah.
And a date. Good find, whatever it is. Oh, I just got a relic. My relic has a date on it. Kyle's already found 2 relics with patent dates on it. I got this thing, which I don't know what the heck it is. Maybe some sort of a car part. I'm going to clean it out. And if you could see up at the top, it's got a patent date of 1896. Let me see if I can move it to the sun. You see up at the top there? February and December something, 1896. And there's more over here. Also 1896. Model. Hold this, Kyle, let me see. Might be junk, but when you find something with a patent date on it,
yeah,
you know,
always neat,
that's always neat, yeah. So, very cool. We'll keep going. It was a deep one. All right, right about here, I think it was 4 inches. I forget the exact spot while I was setting the camera up, but it was around there. I see it, Kyle. Come here. It's another silver coin. It's just stuck around this root. Can you see it?
Yeah.
My camera is mounted, but it's right here, stuck in the root. I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a silver. Hold on.
Oh.
1964, the last year. I just made it. Look how shiny that comes out. That one's in great shape. That came up a solid 86, Kyle. No grunts whatsoever. I set the camera up. I knew it was going to be a good one. Look at that one.
Mm-hmm. Wow, look at that.
That's how a silver will come out of the ground.
I found this piece of copper.
Awesome. Hold on, Kyle found a piece of copper. Let me see what this is.
No, don't show this.
Oh, it's not a good thing?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, no, it's cool.
It's just a copper fitting.
Let me see. Oh, is it a fitting? I thought it was a makeup.
No, it's just it wasn't intended for, I was coming to look at your
Are you sure it's a copper fitting?
I think so.
I think it might be something cooler than that.
I'll look at it later.
I like it.
Awesome. Want to trade?
I don't want to trade, but I do like it. All right, guys, I'm going to break away and do a little Where Go the Logo. I'm not even going to tell you what Where Go the Logo is anymore. If you don't know, look at their last video. I got 4 pictures this week only, because I'm going to try to zip through these. I'm way behind on the pictures, and I'm sorry, guys. This first one's going to come in from Karen Jessup. Karen is a big supporter of a lot of the metal detectors. I see her comment on a lot of guys' videos. Karen put one on her new walker while she's recovering. She said, I get to look down at the quarter hoarder. I guess so. Is that something that makes you feel better? Maybe. If I was going to know she's looking at it every day, I would have did it like, you know when you buy a birthday card and you open it up and it sings a song? Like I would have made it, you push the logo and I would sing you a song. I'm a terrible singer, but never mind. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate the picture. This next one's coming in from Zimmyman. I think his name is James out of Michigan. He's got one on his AT Pro, and I know there's like a big thumb shadow, you know, on the picture. Hey, you know, it happens. I'm sure he's just like, here, I'll take this picture here, quarter order. But thank you. I appreciate the picture there, Zimmyman. This next one's coming in from Jason Richardson, and he's got one on his little finds case. You can see a little logo there. It looks like it says J6 Design Works. I don't know if that's his website or whatnot, but I'll give you a plug if I see it. And look at that pile of silver. I was eyeballing that. I see a couple walkers in there. That's a Morgan. I hope you dug all them. That's incredible. Thank you for the pics, Jay. It looks great. And then this last one's going to come in from a channel, Diggin' Fly Dog. Tony, he's got one on the back of his windshield. And you know, when I first saw it, you see the sticker next to mine. It's a little faded out. He's probably had it on there for a while. I thought it was the band Kiss, you know, like Gene Simmons' Kiss. And I was like, that's a weird sticker. Where does somebody get one of those stickers? But when I zoomed in, it's the Duck Dynasty guys. So you know, it's a little more modern tone. It would have been weird if I was next to like Ace Frehley. Well, I haven't said Ace Frehley in 20 years. But thanks for all the pics, guys. I really appreciate it. All the guys out there, good luck to all my digger friends. I'll see you guys next week. Let's get back to the video. All right, we got a double banger. Kyle's digging something over there. I just came over about 5 inches deep and got a piece of an old clock, I think. Still see the gears in there. It's all brass. Pretty cool. A lot of weird things in this yard. There must have been something going on. It could have been a camp or a farm. These are not things you normally find in people's backyard. What'd you get? A nail? Oh, I'll go show them this and I'm going to keep looking. Alright, we're back. Alright, super good relic here, guys. I just got the piece of an old oil lamp. It was deep down, not super deep, maybe 6 inches. The coolest thing about these old oil lamps is you can usually get a date off the end of the knob. Let's see if it'll focus in. June 6, 1871, it looks like, right at the bottom. That is awesome. Oh man, not every old thing has to be a coin for it to be cool. This has a lot of weight to it. June 6, 1870 something. That is amazing. These old houses really give up some great old finds. Awesome, awesome piece here. Let me go find the nibbler. I'm going to show him. He's behind the fence. I'll be back. Oh, I'm on an old stretch here. I'm doing this side, which I don't know what this would be called. I don't know. But this must be some old dirt. I just dug that 1870s lantern, and now I just got, which is really rare for me, looks like an old V-nickel. And it's super dirty. I can't get the date yet, but it looks like 1880 something, maybe 1890 something. The back is just totally disgusted. I can't see anything. Nickels are really hard to clean. I'm sure a lot of you know if you've ever detected before, especially an old nickel. But yeah, it's 1890 something. I'll try to clean it later. That's a beautiful find. Let me go show the nibbler. I don't think he's ever even seen one before. Guys, I'm right up against this shed. I mean, I can't get much closer than this. And I just found this really cool little tag. The J.P. Jackson Perkins Company, Newark, New York State, world's largest rose growers. And on the back, this is definitely not a treasure necessarily, but I don't know what, you know, how old this could be. But that's an incredible shape. Look at all the colors on there. It's aluminum. I don't see a zip code, so it could be from the 50s. Who knows? Very cool. I'll take it. All right, I just got a wheat penny. I can't get the year off of it yet. Right next to where I dug the V-nickel, so I'm going to guess this is an old one. So pretty cool. I'll clean it up and show at the end. I'm going to guess it's at least from the 20s or older, but who knows. Let's keep on digging. All right, Kyle called me over and he gave me an excited thumbs up. Kyle to give an excited thumbs up. It must be something good. Oh, he got a Barber Dime. That's a beautiful one too. That's in great shape. 1890s. Look at, you can still see the leaves on the head. I called it leaves last time. Flip that over. Let me see what the back looks like. Wow, that's beautiful. How deep was it?
Only about 3 or 4 inches, but it's in where the roots probably were of that tree.
That's what I'm saying. My V-nickel was really shallow too. I guess the roots are keeping it from sinking.
That's
awesome find. Congratulations.
First silver dime.
Ever?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
beautiful
absolutely.
find. All right, we're in the front yard, Kyle and I. Going along. Kyle found the Barber. I found the V-nickel. And I just got this really old looking thimble. It's definitely not going to be sterling. But it's definitely a cool little thimble. It was shallow also, probably 2 or 3 inches. There was a huge tree here you can see they took down recently. And I think everything just wasn't able to sink too deep. How cool is that? Well, it rang in low. This one rang in the 50s. And it's a spoon. I don't think there's anything super special about it. Usually they ring up a little higher. This is definitely not silver. I can't read it right now. A lot of times a spoon will at least have a year. Not always, but some of the old ones will have a year. It does have some writing. I can see it says silver plate. But, all right, well, I'll figure it out later. I'll take it. Not even bent. I found some ammo before, but look at the size of this one. This might be, I wonder, is this unfired? I don't know. I'm not a big gun guy. That is cool. It's a giant bullet. It's like a 30-30, something like that. I don't know. I probably got it wrong. Look at this.
Fired a bullet?
I think it's unfired. It's like a rifle bullet. But it still has the actual projectile and the casing all together.
Oh, look at that. That thing looks huge.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a 30-30. I'm not a gun guy.
I don't know. I can spout out things like 30-06.
30-06, right?
I don't really know what that means.
What is OT? Is that even a word? Like, is it OT?
I don't know.
I know the phrase like 30-06, but I don't. It's not my thing.
It looks gigantic.
That's what I'm saying. It looks enormous, and it sounded good too. But I don't know if that's unfired with the projectile still in there.
It's gotta be.
Kyle says it's gotta be. So there we go. Good find for me. I'll take it. All right, I just showed you Kyle digging that big old hole. He just said ooh and called me over. He's got another Barber. 1901. Wow, that one looks like it was a lot deeper than the first one. Was it deep or was it shallow up in the plug?
It showed up as deep on the detector, but it really was only about, it was probably about 4 inches maybe.
Really? That's a nice one. 2 Barbers. He never dug a Barber Dime. He got 2 of them. I'm telling you, this big old tree that was right here, they just cut down. It must have been preventing them from dropping because that V-nickel I got was shallow. Both your Barbers were shallow. This curb strip's going to be really good too.
It was about right here, so if you look at the plug,
well, still,
it actually
4 or 5 inches. I mean, for 110 years old.
I better check the hole.
Yeah, recheck it. Good find. Silver number 2 for the Nibbler.
That's a record, that's for sure.
The first one was a record.
Yeah. I mean, 2 silvers is a record.
Oh, 1 silver would have been a record, right? What tied your record?
Well, I found a silver one.
What tied your record?
Once.
I have no idea what this is. This feels really light, like it's aluminum. I didn't clean it too well yet. I can't. It's not coming off. The back's got like this scroll design on it. Oh wait, looks like there's a year there. This might not be a token. This might be a foreign coin. 1954, 5, and there's a whale underneath of it. I see it. It's a dolphin or a whale. 1954. It says Italy. So it's an Italian. I don't know if it's real or if it's from a, it feels awfully light. I'll research it more. I know it's in the sun, it's in the shade. I don't know. But this side I can clearly see right there, 1954 with a whale. Awesome. I'll clean it up later. See if it's the real deal or not, but this looks like legit money to me. I'm gonna take a break and go back to the car. I'm dying of thirst. I bought 2 bananas, Kyle, if you want a banana. Everyone's gotta eat. So I'm gonna try to finish up on this house. We're doing this last little bit of the side yard. Now you might go knock on that house over there. Doesn't look like anybody's home, but might go knock anyway. It's the worst that can happen. So awesome day today. A few old coins, a lot of old relics. I'll take those days every time. So, all right, let's go see who's home. All right, here's my wrap up for the day. I think the Nibbler definitely was the champion today. He had some great finds, those 2 silver Barber Dimes. But here's what I got. I'll start up here with the in-between good stuff, trash stuff. I thought this was a ring. I called the Nibbler over. We stared at it for a while. It's not, just a piece of garbage. The little tag, JP, something or other, like a florist. I looked it up. I couldn't really tell what year it was from exactly, but it's pretty cool. I don't know, another fishing weight with some string on it still. This little piece, don't know. This was a piece of a buckle. It's all bent up. I can't unbend it. Another spoon, nothing exciting about it. Got the giant bullet. Some pieces to the clock. I got this piece from, it might be a fence topper, I'm not sure. These pieces down here, I thought they might have been chicken tags. You can see the bottom one, it says Cryovac on it. I looked it up. They went to like a bag sealing company. I guess you'd like airtight seal your bags. I don't know. Key. I got the belt slide. Nothing too exciting about this one. I couldn't find any markings. This belt slide, a little cooler. It's got some Art Deco type design work on it. I'll take that. I got this handle to a spoon. I think it might be lead. You can see there. I mean, it's always cool when you find a lead spoon. Someone put this in their mouth. So I think it's a lead spoon, but interesting piece. I got the thimble. No markings on that. Nothing precious about it. Half a harmonica reed. I got the really delicate little suspender clip. I love that one. Really cool. I got the brass part of the lantern, and if you can see it, I know it wasn't coming up too good in the field, but I've really mastered zooming in on this camera. At the bottom down there, June 6, 1870 something. There's another date over there, 1869. So this is an old one. I mean, 1870s for sure. Really cool. Guys, if you ever find these, and I find them pretty often, clean off that little knob and you'll get some information on it. This piece, if you saw, I found 2 of them last week. This one's much thicker, and I was looking on the bottom, you can see those letters. They're all backwards. This was some sort of a stamper, and if you push it down, it would make an imprint. I brought the 2 that I dug last week. These are much thinner, so I didn't even notice them, that there was writing on them, but I mean, if you can see it, I'm going to clean them up and actually do a stamping of all of them, but so I got 3 of them total. Pretty cool. This piece, I don't know. This part broke off. It looks like it's some sort of a gas cap or something. I don't know, but you can see again the patent date, 1896. You can see Model C, really cool. So 120 some year old. I don't know. I didn't know if there was gas motors in the 1890s. Really cool, whatever the heck it is. Coins, modern pennies, modern nickels, modern dimes, modern quarters. I got this piece. I probably cut it out of the video. I don't know. When I dug it, I thought for a second it might have been a half real. It's cut in half. I think it's aluminum. It's probably either a play toy token, maybe a foreign coin. I don't know. I don't know what the heck it is. I got this one that I also thought was fake, but it turns out it's real. It's hard to see. It's aluminum. It's hard to clean. It's from 1954, I believe. It's an Italian nickel. There's a 5 up there, a little dolphin at the bottom. Wheat pennies, no incredible years on them. I got the 1 Indian penny I started to clean, 1881. It's in bad shape. I got the V nickel. I forgot to clean it, and I wanted to get this wrap up done. I want to say it's 1889 or 1898. I don't know. Really cool. And then I got the 2 silver quarters. This one up here, the date is it's just rubbed off. And don't say I rubbed it. I didn't, guys. 1950 something. Might be a 6. I'll try to clean it up a little better. And then this 1964, it looks like I found it in my pocket change. I mean, look how nice that sucker is. Beautiful coin there. So that was my hunt. Like I said, I think the Nibbler won the day. Awesome day 2 hunt here for me and the Nibbler. We both found a ton of relics. We both found 2 silvers, but the Nibbler got his first ever silver dime, and it was an 1800's Barber. Man, congratulations, Nibbler. You really deserved it. You come a long way in a short time, and I'm proud of you, man. Everybody else, listen, if you happen to see on my channel a few days ago, I put up a live stream. It was kind of a test to see if I can figure out how to do it. And I had a lot of people show up. There was a good chat going on. It was a fun time. There was a lot of dialogue. That was my test. I'm going to do the first publicly announced one tonight. I'm going to call it the after wrap. And if it goes good, maybe I'll do it again in the future. The after wrap is going to be, I'm going to have all the items laid out from the hunt that you watched earlier this morning, or I guess right now. The Nibbler's coming over. He's going to have his stuff all laid out. We could do some IDs. We could talk about the items. We'll just talk about metal detecting in general. I had a lot of people show up last time. It was a fun time. It'll be a little get-together, a little party for all the detectorists out there. So check that out tonight, 5:30, the after wrap. It'll be right here on the channel. It's kind of like a Talking Dead to The Walking Dead. That's what it's going to be. And like I said, if it goes good, I'll do it again in the future. But hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. I'll see you next week, or maybe I'll see you tonight. Later.